Hello everyone, I'm R93 Sniper, the Community Manager for Project Contingency, and welcome to the first official question and answer session. It's been a little more than a month since the April update, and a lot of things have changed since then. So before we begin, I want to inform you all about a few interesting facts and statistics. Firstly, before the April update, our YouTube subscriber count was just over 1,000, which in of itself is a pretty respectable amount for a team that's just basically restarted their game from the ground up. However, from then to now, our subscriber count has more than doubled to over 2,500 subscribers. That's a lot of people in a short period of time. Not only that, our Discord server had only about 150 users sitting in the chat. Now we have almost 800 people with us. I think I speak for the entire team when I say that we're extremely grateful for all of your support as we continue to work and update our game. As understated as it may be, a game without a good community won't live very long, and I'm more than pleased to say that we've got one hell of a community with us. So I personally want to thank all of you for sticking with us. Along with a lot of new people joining in, the update caused quite a bit of a stir, and people started asking a lot of questions, some old and some new. Being the case, let's go through some of the more popular questions and get our information straightened out, shall we? One of the biggest topics that came throughout the April update was asking about controller support. As of right now, our game supports PC-compatible controllers. Just plug in your controller, and once your computer recognizes the device, you should be set. This works for Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PlayStation controllers. While we're on the topic of controllers, a member on our Discord server by the name of Sweatbox asked if we would be implementing controller hot swapping. He then explained that he wanted to know if you could use a controller mid-game while using a mouse and keyboard, and if the game would actually recognize and change inputs on the fly. If you look at the video on the screen now, I'll be showing a video of me doing exactly that. Unreal Engine has a significant amount of flexibility with these things, and we've anticipated for people wanting to use this feature. As such, not only can you switch inputs on the fly, but the HUD will also reflect these changes based on your input device. Along with this, you can disable input from your mouse and keyboard when using a controller, or vice versa. Going along with that, a lot of people commented on the highly unorthodox move we made in not only supporting controllers for a game on PC, but allowing split screen for up to 4 players. Seriously, a lot of you asked. So, let me quickly show you how that works. All you have to do is plug in a controller to your computer and have the second user sign in. After that, start or join a match, and the game handles the rest. But wait, let's say you don't want to use a mouse and keyboard for any of the users. No problem. In our settings menu, all you have to do is assign the input device to the first player, and you're set. It's simple as that. Another question that tended to show up a lot was if we'd include other maps that were already in the Halo series. While we love the maps from the original series, we want our own maps, as we want to create a unique experience, not just emulate other Halos. What we're making is not a carbon copy of the Halo series, but instead a homage to it, and modifying and adjusting the overall feel of the game so that it feels like a Halo game, but with something new and fresh as well. Now, this isn't to say that we won't have any more map reimagining such as Cardinal, but the likelihood of such is very minimal as of present. People also asked a lot about the various types of customization, and to what level our game will allow. As of present, we have no plans nor intentions to allow for weapon or vehicle skins, but there are other plans for customizations that we do plan on allowing. Player customization is currently pretty limited, as we haven't completely tied the systems together. But when we get it done, we plan on allowing a rather significant amount of customization. People like to show off their personal style and flair with their players, so it only makes sense that we would allow customizations that we ourselves would want to use as well. Although we have talked about this before in the past, many of you have been asking if we would be adding mod support to Contingency. Unfortunately, there are a lot of legal implications that come with adding the ability to mod the game. Microsoft's game content usage rules strictly state that you're not allowed to reverse engineer or modify the original games, and many people will most likely try to port things from the official games, which is a direct violation of the rules. Our team doesn't want to get a cease and desist just because a few people want to try to mod the game. So no, we won't be allowing mod support, only because we reasonably can't. One of the more interesting things that was commented on throughout the videos was our announcer's voice. To help explain the situation with the announcer, here's the man himself.
Hello everyone! You may have heard me in the trailer for the game and many of you had your opinions. A lot of you also had some interesting ideas when it came to what the announcer could be instead of attempting to emulate Jeff Steitzer. We're currently experimenting with the announcer right now and what we want it to sound like, but if you guys have any interesting ideas, we'd like to hear about them in the comments below. The samples you heard in the trailer were indeed placeholder and are not representative of the final product, like many other things in the game right now. Though I'd like to thank you all for the feedback and sharing how you feel. It's important to the game's development and we truly appreciate it.
That's all the questions we have time for. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to post them down in the comment section below, and we'll answer them next time. Beyond that, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date with everything Project Contingency. You may also feel free to join us on our Discord server, a link to which will be in the description. Also be sure to check out our website, project-contingency.com, to get insights and updates, as well as signing up on our forums. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time.